Man, I've been waiting to check this out because I just copped. Bro, I just copped. No kids. I just copped. I've been waiting to check this out because I just copped this.
And they wanted to charge us.
I just copped one the other day, bro. And then now I'm hearing that they scammed you, bro. I hope I didn't get scammed because I felt like I got a good deal. You feel me? Let's watch this.
$200 for that thing. Also, they never addressed.
What?
And they wanted to charge. And they wanted to charge us $200 for that thing. Also, they never addressed. And they wanted to charge us $200 for that thing.
Are you serious?
Also, they never addressed the problem we sent it in for. Only that thing that they decided to find.
Connector broken. Also don't know what that's.
No idea what that means. Everything, there were no broken connectors when we sent it in.
System noise.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Yeah, gap abnormal.
What does it mean?
It felt like ASUS tried to scam us when they tried to charge us $200 to repair something we didn't even claim as damage in a warranty claim. This was sent back in. It's our ASUS ROG Ally to repair a thumbstick problem. And somehow, that turned into ASUS saying the LCD needs to be replaced, even though the joystick is covered under their repair policies. And what's better still is it felt like ASUS was threatening us by saying, we'll send the device back, possibly unassembled, if you don't pay this fee.
Bro, that's crazy. I hope I don't have that issue with my shit, bro. I just copped this shit, bro.
For something totally unrelated to
Excuse my French.
When we sent this into ASUS, the screen was working. They said that the reason they were rejecting the claim is because of this. Can you see it? Can you have the zoom on? You might need to tell. You know what? Let's bring this down to the microscope. I'll show you the damage.
Wow.
We're gonna find the damage. I've got the Ally here. So where
Bro, I hope I don't have that issue, gang.
there it is.
I haven't even played with it. But one thing I haven't even played with it, but one thing I did notice when I opened it, for real, bro, the quality of the screen is magnificent. I've barely gotten into it, bro. I just opened this shit this morning. What the fuck? Because I wanted to do an unboxing, but then I've been seeing this video all over the place. So I was like, yo, I got to check this out. What's going on? Forget the unboxing. I thought this would be dope because I could do my gaming content with this shit. Yeah, bro. Let me plug it in the charger. So now I'm hearing, bro, they did a good job with this, man. They did a good job with this because the quality of the screen is ridiculous. And it's got windows in there, so I can install, like, look, this shit crazy, bro. Look at this. This is beautiful. You can install FL Studio in this, bro. Bro, I could put FL Studio, I could make beats. Y'all don't understand how dope, because I know a lot of y'all thinking about this for gaming specifically, and that's dope, and I'm a game with it. It's fire. Man, when I was a kid, I wish, man, shit like this does not exist, dog. Oh my God. Not with this quality. Not with this quality. This screen is ridiculous. Oh my God. Bro, I was like, I don't want to, before you tell me some bad news, let me enjoy this first, bro. Let me indulge in the beauty of such a design. And not only that, I also heard that there's a new version coming out in a few months. So I'm going to have to go return this. I'm going to have to go return this shit so I can get the new one. That don't make sense because this looks good, bro. And you know what? That's insane. You said they tried to, so where did the ding happen? Let's see, where is yours at? Where did the ding happen that you're talking about? Oh, okay, right here, I see. Okay, so yours, damn, so they're trying to rip you off, huh? Damn, bro. I hope I don't have no issues, though. Oh, let me change my battery. Let me change my battery, but I'm gonna watch this. Let me see what you're talking about. That's crazy. I can't believe this. What a beautiful design. But honestly, if you guys out here scamming people, that really sucks. I would love to, again, because I just bought this shit, I definitely absolutely have to I have to effing, this is for my thumb. I need a thumbnail. In fact, didn't I do like a little, isn't there like I can't remember the thing I used for that. I just hope I want to know what caused it so that way I don't make the same mistake and do it, because I hope that this thing is actually good, because to be on the and the battery life, 40 hours, that's more than a laptop. Most laptops can. Windows laptops, the battery life, they suck. So if this has good battery life, and oh my goodness, like I just don't understand. Like, wow. Why am I so amazed by like the fact that they can do something like this? Bro. Why am I so amazed by this? Bro, you could literally, and the touchscreen, it's so responsive. How do they do? Yo, we in the future for real, bro. We are in the future. And then the right stick is the mouse. I don't have my second monitor plugged in. Damn. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna definitely get the Xbox gaming shit. This is welcome to my ASUS. What's that? Initiating. Okay. What's that supposed to do? Let me watch the video, man. Like I said, I just copped mine. Let me see what you talk about. Let me see what you talk about.
And we're not alone in this, and we have evidence as always. That's $200. And we're not alone in this, and we have evidence. That's
wow.
$200. And we're not alone in this, and we have evidence as always. Just this week, a user posted on Reddit noting that ASUS demanded $3,758 Canadian dollars to repair a 4090 video card, which the user paid $2,799 CAD for. The reason for the repair was a scratch in the housing of the connector. Not burning, not melting, not fracturing. Literally a scratch. The same problem we had with our ally. This sounds like policy. As quickly as possible, here are examples from our own viewers who have emailed us. March 26th, a viewer emailed us claiming ASUS cracked the chassis of their laptop when it was sent in for repair. The user has documentation supporting this. March 13th, a viewer emailed us stating that their new video card exhibited instability. ASUS replaced the device with a different damaged, refurbished device. February 19th, a viewer emailed us where ASUS rejected a motherboard RMA for quote-unquote customer-induced damage. The user believes ASUS damaged the board. February 1st, the user emailed us telling us about an ASUS RMA for a motherboard which ASUS remotely diagnosed as having memory issues. ASUS later quoted the user $190 for repair of the $210 motherboard, citing quote-unquote physical damage after previously diagnosing a memory issue. December 21st, the user emailed us telling us about how their laptop was stuck in RMA hell for over a month. December 7th, a user emailed us where ASUS quoted them $2,658 to repair a laptop. The laptop is one of ASUS' special ones that ships with liquid metal pre-installed by ASUS. The liquid metal leaked. The user states they never opened the system, and ASUS denied the claim and demanded money to fix it. And we have at least 100 of these emails over the past several months alone.
So are you saying you never opened it?
From May 2023 alone. Last time we did this with ASUS, featuring damaging devices and for repair and returning them, stating that 109 degrees for GPU hotspot is normal. It's not, and more. And ASUS clearly has a warranty problem. And today, all of that is what we're talking about, but we are fortunate enough to have our own experience with it. It wasn't a good one. We sponsored our own undercover warranty investigation. If you want to directly fund the extreme lengths we've gone to lately for content and our continued independent coverage, grab this limited time gold and blue variation of our cyber skeleton foil shirt on store.gamersaccess.net. The shirt features a new fit and new colors with a ribcage design made of computer components like cables, RGB LED strips, water cooling components, and a spine on the back made of MOSFETs, inductors, and VRM components. These shirts directly fund our in-depth reporting and ability to hold manufacturers accountable. You can also grab something like one of our heavy-duty silicone soldering and project mats. Head over to store.gamersaccess.net to pre-order the shirt today or grab one of our other items. So now 1 year later, almost exactly, since we last talked about ASUS's issues with its motherboards at the time, and then its warranty practices stemming from all of that, where we had attorney Vincent Augusta on the show to talk about some of his interpretation of it. We are back to blow the doors back open about what it's like to really be a customer of ASUS. This is our ASUS ROG Ally Z1 Extreme. We've had it for about just under 1 year actually, and we bought 2 of these now. The other was the non-extreme device. In just 1 year since purchasing, our Z1 Extreme has had the following issues. The micro SD card slot never worked and seemingly burned itself out. The left joystick on the X-axis stopped. Following issues. The micro SD card slot never worked and in just 1 year since purchasing.
Let me try one right now. I got one just right here. I got one right here just for the hell of it. Thank God. Let's try it out. Let's see what happens. I know that works. Mine popped up. I heard the sound. Okay, but I didn't get the thing that usually comes out and asks you if you want to open or not. It's using a, oh, there it goes. There it goes. Okay, I hit open. As y'all can see, you probably can't see it because it's bright. Okay, you can't see it, but it popped up. I hit open. Okay, it opened up. I got a game in there. Cool. Ooh, let me try. Okay, let's see. Let me see if that's gonna work. So you said yours never works. This is I just bought this not 48 hours ago. I opened it today. I've been busy. Yesterday was Mother's Day. I mean, I opened it up today. I just plugged it in. You just said it didn't never work. I happened to have one there. I pulled it out, plugged it in. It worked, and it seems to be working just fine. And this is a big. This is like, what is this? 256 gigs. Damn, bro. This is actually working, bro. Oh, this is my first time. This is dope. Oh my God, I'm freaking out because this is dope. I can't believe it. It's been so long too. I ain't been on my gaming shit in a long time. This is fire. I ain't gonna cap. What the? No save game phone. You will need to. Damn, the quality is so good. You just set up a new game in order to. Do you really want this? Select no. Return. Oh, that's fire. Jeez Louise. Okay, well, I'm gonna hear you out. Let me turn the volume down. This is absolutely dope. Oh my dog, this is no dog, this is so fire. Oh my God. I'm like a kid again. This is crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. This is nuts. Damn, that's crazy. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be absolutely fun, bro. Oh man, no, bro, I don't care about all this stuff. I'm gonna do that later. Just take me to the game, man. Let me just test this out real quick.
Championships, the FIA World Rallycross Championship, custom and time trial.
Oh my! I don't care, bro. Give me something. Let me see. Let's do yellow. Wow. I swear I am just amazed. I am just amazed. What did I do? What is this, man? Damn, that shit's taking a long time to load. All right, let's keep watching, man. I'm telling you, this is gonna be crazy. This.
Our Z1 Extreme has had the
All right,
following
let me hear what you're talking about, bro. What's the problem, man?
The micro SD card slot never worked and seemingly burned itself out. The left joystick on the X-axis stopped working and began drifting, which you can see in some of our footage showing mouse cursor movement on the desktop. And the battery has already lost 8% of its lifespan in just 1 year of extremely lightweight use. That's a lot of problems in 1 year, and 2 of those are inarguably not our fault. In fact, they are so not burned itself out. The left joystick, our Z1 Extreme, has had the following issues. The micro SD card slot never worked and seemingly burned itself out. The left joystick on the X-axis stopped working and began drifting, which you can see in some of our footage showing mouse cursor movement on the desktop. And the battery has already lost 8% of its lifespan in just 1 year of extremely lightweight use.
Damn.
That's a lot of problems in 1 year, and 2 of those are inarguably not our fault. In fact, they are so not our fault that ASUS has made fixes for them.
I'm not gonna lie. If you think about it, for this to be able to do what it claims to do, that's a lot, man. It's a lot of claims. You feel me? So I feel like I don't expect it to be. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Because I that didn't work. I can't even connect a Bluetooth to this. Oops. Okay, so that's something else, but what does that do? Quick access. Why is it? I don't want to see the. I don't want to see the
In free play, you will find historic championships.
How do I remove the freaking, like, what? I'm gonna have to figure that out another day. But that's insane. Why does it do that? Because of the fact that what's it is AMD RSR. Turn that shit on. Real-time monitor. Okay, I see. What's the frame rate? 30, 45, 60. Off. What's the game profiles? Okay, that's what that is. Okay. Damn, that shit take a hot minute to load. That takes a long time to load. All I could do is wait. Okay.
their explicit warranty coverage. So anyway, we sent the Ally in, and before we did, because it seems like hundreds of you have complained to us about having similar issues, we decided to carefully photograph and document every single corner of our device and also get the internals of it documented. In addition to super high resolution photos, we also took microscope shots of the PCBs, the connectors, we logged the level of stripping on the screw heads, and we logged any damage of our own to the plastics. We also removed our SSD, because our advice to anybody sending a device in for repair of any kind is to remove the drive. This was also a good test of ASUS's processes and competence. Here's the timeline. First, we filed an RMA for the defective thumbstick, and this part is critical. We did this anonymously. They didn't know who we were just a normal customer. And we also did not tell them about our broken microSD card slot, which, again, as a reminder, that is an ASUS problem, not an us problem. So that's important to the story, because we wanted ASUS to discover it on their own if they were going to discover it. Here's how all this went down. First, we did some troubleshooting locally and swapped the thumbstick between our Z1 non-extreme and our Z1 extreme. We found that this fixed the issue, indicating a defect in the PCB of the stick itself, so that's an easy repair for them. We then swapped it back to the original state, and our issue matched this one described on Reddit. On April 8th, we contacted ASUS customer support. We told them only that the left stick doesn't work. Here's our exact RMA form. Patrick filled this out. I asked him to pretend to be a relatively uninformed customer who only knows enough to know that the joystick isn't working right. This is part of our normal testing for warranties. So rather than acting as patient and well-informed customers leading them to the answer, we act as an uninformed user who is normally patient at first, but becomes frustrated as the company genuinely becomes frustrating to deal with, because that seems fair. So that's our process, and normally our view is if the company can survive that, it's kind of like a thermal torture test. It's like if it can pass this test, it can pass anything. And we just keep the bar as long as it's sort of reasonable but frustrated. That's the max we'll dial it up to these days for these tests. Now, ASUS asks you to write your operating system password and BIOS password in plain text in their RMA form. They do suggest that you just wipe those passwords instead, though. So instead of doing something insane like writing a password on a piece of paper going in the mail, we ensured no passwords were on the device at all by removing them from BIOS and also taking the SSD out. ASUS is very clear in these things as well. They say, quote, ASUS is not responsible, all caps, to you or any third party for loss of data, including during the inspection process. There's another reason to remove the SSD. ASUS doesn't guarantee, they say, the original parts, which would include the SSD. Again, another reason to remove it. ASUS also tells you not to send in the device with anything that you might want back because they'll throw it away. They actually explicitly say that they will, quote, not be returned to you. Not that they might not be returned, but straight up that they won't be returned. So fair enough. They warn you, we kept the box and the accessories. We then fabricated a signature for our undercover alias, Pat Sting, operating in conjunction with Agent Steve Sturck. Both have been on the job for about a decade now, and we sent it in with a simple note that said, left stick is broken and only goes up and down. That seems sufficient without being belligerent or overly annoying. On April 9th, we packed the box and shipped it to ASUS' spec. ASUS provides an RMA checklist. They ask you to wrap the device with a few inches of bubble wrap, pack it in a box with an air gap, and pack that box in a box. We think that's great. They also provide a shipping label, which is good, as we'd have dinged them pretty hard for that, since it's ultimately their fault the device is going back anyway. We dropped the device off on April 9th, and by April 16th, it was at the RMA center. ASUS emailed us on April 18th, and this is when the problems began. And they told us that they were testing the device. They said the turnaround would be 7 to 10 days. The same day, ASUS emailed us with this, quote, we would like to inform you that your product is out of warranty or judged as customer-induced damage, CID, thus the repair charge shall be applied. Our service center will contact you with more detail. There was no way for us to respond to this. They don't have an option to reply, and in fact, the email is sent from a no-reply mailbox, which if you reply to it, gets bounced as failed to send. So this is particularly frustrating just because we knew there was no customer-induced damage. We documented every aspect of the device before sending it in, and yet we had no way at that time to dispute the claim. We just sat and waited. On April 19th, only a day later, we received a more detailed email. It said, quote, we received your unit at our repair center with signs of damage which is not covered under the manufacturer's warranty. So strike two, and this is starting to feel like the Newegg motherboard story. They sent us a list referring to notebooks, monitors, video cards, and motherboards for examples of customer-induced damage, none of which are an ASUS Ally, and all of which are completely irrelevant. And they basically just said there's customer damage. And to us, the lack of transparency here, the lack of information, is an immediate red flag. Whereas a customer, it feels like you're getting fleeced for money for something that you sent it in with one problem, and now it's suddenly got all these new problems you've never noticed or heard about. And it just feels like a scam. So it's certainly structured to encourage acceptance from people who don't know better and from people who feel time pressure because they put you under a lot of time pressure to agree to all this quickly, lest you receive the device back in pieces. And we wondered what the damage would be. So ASUS sent us this photo of the...
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this card.
That's crazy. They out here, they don't want to, I'm telling you, man, just like insurance. When it's time to pay, they're on your ass. When it's time for them to come back and, pay or something, nah, they don't want to do all that. It's crazy.
$200 for that ding. We didn't even ask from us. And they wanted to charge us $200 for that ding. We didn't even ask them to fix that part. We didn't even notice that part. That's how small it was. Also, they never addressed the problem we sent it in for. Only that thing that they decided to find. To us, in combination with the emails from our viewers and with the recent story about that video card with the insane charge related to a similar problem, it feels like an intentional attempt or a policy to mislead the customers into a position where they'll pay for a service they don't need. And you're really stuck if you don't know what you're doing as a customer, and if you're not willing or not sure you can stand up for yourself because they're trying to sell an unneeded fix. And if ASUS is worried about losing money on every Ally because they have to replace the entire motherboard and 2 thumbsticks, then maybe this would be a way to help cover the cost. We don't know their motives, but if I were to try and think through reasons why you would do this, that'd be the first one I would assume. Now back to the email, nowhere in it did ASUS say it would fix the thumbstick for which we set the device in. The best part is that in the background of ASUS' own photo of damage, our own RMA form can be seen with the words detailing the completely unaddressed thumbstick issue. ASUS said the quote was delivered for an LCD module replacement at $98.53. Labor for that was $60 and shipping was $20, because now they're claiming there's customer-induced damage, which means that they can try and scam us out another $20 for shipping instead of being forced to eat the cost for their own stick defect. That started this whole thing. So that's a clever way to avoid paying the shipping cost. There's some tax in there too, totaling $191.47. At this stage, they finally gave us the option to pay, reject, or dispute, and once again, nowhere in there did it mention the original issue or the micro SD card issue that we knew existed but wasn't disclosed. Quote, please be advised that if payment is not received for repairs to the unit will be sent back unrepaired and may be disassembled. The liquid damage may prevent our repair team from reassembling the unit for return. Where did the liquid damage come? That came out of nowhere. Unless the repair technicians are drinking a little bit while they're working on it, that would actually explain a lot. That might explain most of this. But we'd assume that the liquid damage thing is part of some form email that they just send to anyone. But that doesn't make it okay. It states the liquid damage in a very matter-of-fact way. And we think that is manipulative and accusatory. And this entire email reads to me like, if you ever want to see your ally again, pay us, or we'll throw it through the window on your bed in pieces next time. So the Godfather, I think that's what that was. Now, we have a number of legal questions about this, and so I connected with Louis Rossman to ask if he knew anyone who could help inform us and educate the audience on your rights as a consumer for warranties. Magnuson Moss, for example, is one of the commonly cited acts, and what else you might be able to do. It sounds like we're going to have a part 2 to this, and it'll be a pretty interesting one. But for now, we need to finish these emails. So, in the meantime, the rest of ASUS' email said this, quote, please note that if no action is taken with this quotation, your product will be returned to you unrepaired after 5 business days from the invoice date, end quote. However, ASUS also says that acceptance of the quote is required in 3 days, and that the quote is only valid for 4 days. This creates intense pressure for the customer to accept, because delays could result in a disassembled box of scrap being returned in the mail. ASUS also doesn't even guarantee it'll work. They say, quote, any out-of-warranty repair fee prescribed by ASUS and accepted by the customer is non-refundable and does not guarantee that repairs can be made. Continuing the timeline, we didn't respond for a few days. On April 22nd, we received a reminder that the invoice has been outstanding for 2 days now. ASUS again warns that the device will be returned unrepaired if we don't respond within 5 total days, even though the device has defects that ASUS caused with its own component choices. There is no presented option to reject the unnecessary paid-for repair and accept only a free repair covered under their own explicit policy. Fortunately, because their warranty policy is written and they are contradicting themselves, customers have some pretty substantial legal ammunition to be used against ASUS, and we'll talk about that more in a little bit. On April 22nd, we issued an RMA dispute. The dispute only allows 100 characters, so you really don't have much room to defend your case. We tried to send more detail, but a 100-character limit is pretty strict. To fully test ASUS, our dispute was written with the tone of a frustrated, uninformed customer, so it's intentional to read like this, and we accused ASUS of breaking our screen because their quote indicated a screen replacement, despite us sending it in with a functioning screen. The same day, ASUS responded to the dispute with this, quote, our service team found a case dent on your unit. The screen works fine. However, in order to replace the dent case, the whole LCD screen needs to be replaced as it is directly connected to the case. They are a whole part. Physical damage is excluded from the...
That's crazy. That's...
your warranty coverage. If you'd like to proceed with service, payment is required. Or we can proceed warranty repair for card reader joystick issue only and ignore the dent if you do not care about, end quote. On April 24th, we sent another frustrated email in reply and rejected the screen replacement. The same day, ASUS sent us a second reminder that our RMA will be automatically rejected if we don't pay up immediately. That this dispute we filed didn't pause the process of rejecting the RMA because it hadn't been paid for yet is insane. It's manipulative, it's overbearing, and it applies a huge amount of pressure to a legitimate customer to capitulate and pay lest they risk receiving a device unrepaired and potentially disassembled. 10 days in, ASUS finally answered our question we've had this whole time. They say they'll repair the joystick and confirm that it doesn't require payment. They say, quote, we have reached out to our repair team to request partial repairs, ignoring the case dent, end quote. After ASUS told us this, we received another email that states this, quote, we received your service cancellation on your pending repair. We will proceed with returning your unit to you unrepaired, end quote. And the RMA number that they showed in this email was the only one we were ever issued. There were not separate RMA numbers for the out-of-warranty and in-warranty repairs. It's now unclear to us as customers what the hell ASUS is even going to do at this point. It's Schrodinger's RMA. The device is both repaired and unrepaired as long as you don't open the box. We ignored that email and we replied to the one prior that told us they'd fix the joystick. We replied with a simple okay, as there was no call to action and no questions. The next day, ASUS said this, quote, our team has indicated that they are able to proceed with the repairs of your product and ignore the cosmetic issues. As such, we discarded the quotation and you will receive a system-generated cancellation response, which should be ignored as repairs will resume. Now, as a reminder, this came after they sent that response, so we were in a period of confusion for about a day. Finally, on April 26th, ASUS says it generated a shipping label for return. We're still not sure if they fixed anything at this point. April 29th, it ships, and on May 4th, it's delivered to us. ASUS provided this hard copy of the repair report. There was no online version of this made available to us, which means that this is the first time in the entire process we have any indication as to what ASUS actually did. And here's a quick clip of me and Patrick trying to decipher what it means.
So problems can't detect.
Here's one thing you need to do before you buy anything online. Don't spend another dime on Amazon until you watch this first.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online.
Detect memory card. That's an issue we had. I don't think they ever told me about
We
that.
did not tell them about this.
So problems Can't detect memory card. That's an issue we had. I don't think they were told about
We
that.
did not tell them about the SD card.
Connector broken. Also don't know what that's.
No idea what that means. Everything, there were no broken connectors when we sent it in.
Mechanical assembly problem.
Maybe the thumbstick.
System noise.
Okay, don't know what that means.
Yeah, gap abnormal. We had taken it apart before, so.
Yeah, but that was, I don't think I've like ever been more careful with a disassembly. And then action, so they say
Tape for system noise.
tape. Wait, okay, we'll inspect that. And then gap abnormal, mechanical, Mylar for assembly problem. And for the assembly problem, they expunged the parts. Then they have IO board for connector broken, con for connector broken, this whole thing's a con, and then main board for can't detect memory card. Wait, what the fuck?
So all of these are the in warranty repairs that were done because they have a note here that we denied the screen replacement.
Yes, we denied the unnecessary screen replacement. So here's a quick recap. The motherboard, both IO boards, and both joysticks were replaced as part of the repair. On the report, these are all marked as ECN, which we think stands probably for engineering change notice. This to us would imply that ASUS is replacing these components as part of standard practice when any Ally comes in from at least 2023. What's really unclear is that their RMA language says that it's covered for the ASUS ROG Ally and it says parenthetically 2023. That is not a model. That doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is some customer-induced damage, is the RC71L. There's no year signifier on it. Now, if we were to give them some leeway, maybe what they mean is manufactured in 2023. So it seems like they might be just replacing all those boards, or maybe those within a certain serial range. If that's true, it sounds like a soft recall that should have probably been turned into a real recall a long time ago, or at least done with active outreach to the customer. Now, barely more than a week ago, The Verge directly asked ASUS, quote, has ASUS actually found a hardware fix for the faulty SD card readers? If someone RMAs their Ally to ASUS this way, will they get an SD card reader that no longer fails? To which ASUS responded, quote, our commitment is to assist all customers effectively. If any user suspects they're encountering issues with their products, we encourage them to reach out and make use of our RMA process as needed. They can expect us to provide a suitable resolution. In other words, to translate corpo speak, no, they haven't found a solution, because if they had, they would have said yes. It's really that, it's as simple as an if-then statement. If the answer isn't equal to yes, it is no. It doesn't matter what they say after that. ASUS did fully repair our Ally. That includes both the stick issues and the unmentioned micro SD card issue. For now, we'll see if it fails again. That required replacing basically the whole system. The APU, or the SoC, the Wi-Fi card, all of the VRM components, all the MOSFETs, inductors, capacitors, everything that's on the board, all those replaced. And it was only done after we fought them over a manipulative repair process that in the early stages of it, up until we finally got a resolution, it feels like it tries to guide customers into just accepting a $200 fee for the world's tiniest plastic disc. To replace the board and the sticks is most of the device. In fact, one of the only things they haven't replaced at this point is the screen, which is interesting because that's what they were trying to charge us to replace. But those are some expensive repairs, and if ASUS is having to do those repairs on all 2023 Allies, it may explain why the Ally X hardware that they just announced wasn't announced at all, and why ASUS is uncomfortably squirming in a new interview with The Verge. Quote, and while ASUS still won't admit that the Ally's SD card reader ever had any fault, The Verge says, it tells me it's the same exact SD card reader it uses in its laptops, and says it doesn't believe any issues actually had to do with overheating. The Ally X will have a rearranged motherboard layout that sounds like it'll move it away from the system's vents. Subquote of ASUS to The Verge, they said, we don't want people to think that's what we had to do. We had to move things around the board to make them fit. Which is just like, I can't believe someone who works for the company said that on the record and got quoted. That is probably the most defensive response I've ever seen to something like this in the press. They're like, yeah, we moved everything and it's not where the hot stuff is anymore. We were going to do that anyway. We don't want people to think we're doing that to fix the issue, because then what exactly is the downside of people thinking it was to fix an issue? Unless maybe ASUS said something contradictory to that prior? I think they did, actually. That might be the downside. And if we hadn't pushed back and we hadn't documented our device carefully and exercised some basic rights, it is possible that ASUS could have twisted this and either made us pay $200 or put us in a position where, as a customer, you feel like you have to. The mark that ASUS used to justify a new screen was a side effect of us opening the Ally to remove the SSD anyway, because they say that they can't guarantee your data will stay on there. So claiming customer-induced damage with that mark could be a makeshift warranty void if removed sticker without saying it. In other words, the customer appears to have opened the device, so reject the claim. And if that's the case, that's where Rossman thinks, to quote him, it might be a bullshit way, can you tell Lewis said it, to skirt the Magnuson-Moss Act. And we'll have more about that in probably a part 2, where we're going to be speaking with some experts on the matter of all of this. But for part 1, a couple takeaways. First of all, you can file FTC complaints. There's a way to do this. We will link the form below for you. Some really basic stuff you fill in. But if any company, ASUS or otherwise, screws you in a warranty process in a way which is unfair or potentially fraudulent, then there's actually a form that, from what Lewis Rossman was telling me, and from what some of his associates will speak with soon, were telling me, it sounds like the FTC takes that very seriously now. My understanding is that the fine is up to $37,000 per occurrence. This whole situation, this is unbelievably anti-consumer. I, at this point, have absolutely no tolerance for ASUS's behavior with this stuff, because last year, we covered it extensively. If you remember the end of that series, it was not quite positive, but it was going from extremely negative up to neutral. It was on an uptrend. The reason is, at the end of the whole series, ASUS's then PR person sent me a 10-point plan. So they said, here's what we're going to improve point by point. And it actually was pretty good. And so at that point, we reported it. We said, this sounds good, but we don't know. We need to wait and see, because it takes time for all these changes. We'll have to revisit it and test it again. That PR person has since quit their job and gone to a different company that, as I understand, they like working for more, which is also telling for the whole ASUS situation. And we are now 1 year later. ASUS has had time to make these changes, and they're still doing the same bullshit. So, at some point, it starts to look like it's policy, and not like it's oopsies. We happen to screw up on specifically your thing. And so, I think for us, my conclusion to this is pretty simple. First of all, if you've had an ASUS warranty problem, we want to hear about it. Email us at tips@gamersnexus.net. We already have at least dozens, if not multiple hundreds of emails from people, but we still like some more. Send them over with as much documentation as you have.
What's poppin'? I'm watching Lexus Nexus talk about how ASUS scammed them because I just bought this gaming thing here, this little controller shit, and pretty much, yeah. And I wanted to see what he talking about. You feel me? Nah. I'm working though, but nah.
The emails, the chat logs. If we use any,
I wish. Shit.
Active. We may contact you. So send that over to us. And then additionally, my note to all of you, whether you buy motherboards or allies or whatever, we've now seen this in 2 areas of ASUS devices.
That's dope. I ain't gonna lie. It makes me feel like a kid again. No lie though. That game doesn't want to work. I'm gonna have to do something else. It makes me feel like a kid again. No kizzy. But what's really dope about it is the fact that I'm gonna install like on some I'm gonna install like FL Studio on it and try to see if I can make beats on it. That would be kind of interesting. You feel me? So yeah, that's the plan.
Motherboards and allies. That's what I've personally experienced with them. There's plenty of posts online. People have laptop problems. There's a video card one that blew up in the news this past week, and I think my statement's pretty simple. If you value customer service and you think you will ever need help with the device, don't buy ASUS. Unfortunately, I don't know that I have a recommendation for an alternative for things like motherboards and video cards. I think what you do is you have to buy the thing you think is the least likely to cause you a need to have support.
Yeah, it's it's like a Steam Deck type shit.
Sort of YouTube
exactly.
Rage bait, and we can actually start getting some policy involvement, which is the reason I contacted Louis Rossman to talk to people he knows. Hopefully, there's actual change here. And I'm actually somewhat optimistic about it because there's some people who sound very informed on all this, and like they might be able to make something happen in this industry as well as the one thing they're working in. So that's it for this one. Unbelievably bad experience with ASUS. If nothing else is taken away from this, take away that ASUS's warranty service is absolute trash in our experience, and we cannot recommend them if you think you will ever need it. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more. Grab this shirt on store.gamersnexus.net if you want to support our efforts directly, and we'll see you all next time.
Do you like having a P.O. box but are tired of wasting time and money?
There you go, man. I'm going to just keep trying to get this thing set up, and then I'm going to probably go live later and play this a little bit. Yeah. I think it's pretty interesting. So, yeah, man. They have one that's like 700 with the Z1 Extreme processor. This one was 4 something. So, yeah. Like I said, I think it's pretty cool. It's geared specifically towards gaming, so I don't know why the Xbox is taking forever to load up though. I gotta find a way I want to stream my screen with it. Bro, it's not that, that's not that bad, bro. Like, that's not really that much money. Like, bro, like if you go and like get a minimum wage job, you can buy this easy in 2 weeks. Like, people act like it's hard to make money. It's not hard. Just get a job. Straight up. You feel me? It's my first game on this. Let me check it out. It's my first. I'm about to play this shit on here. Can you see that? I don't know how to. Yeah, cause it's so dark. Like I don't know which side to the brightness of the light. Okay, cool. Let me play this shit real quick. Let me see what's up. Decline sign the waivers or don't.
Promise to help each other, celebrate the joys of life, and to console each other.
Proper, smooth.
Mankind has been moving and lifting objects since the dawn of time.
I noticed the sound comes out a lot more on the right side than it
This is your
does
first step
on...
to becoming a certified furniture, arrangement, and relocation technician.
Fart. That's
You're
funny.
probably asking yourself, gee, I don't know anything about moving
Oh,
furniture.
wow.
Well, you're in luck. This training module will provide all the necessary information you need to be a safe and productive member of the Smooth Moves family. Picking up objects is an essential moving technique. We've tried kicking them, but this way is much faster. Did you know jumping was invented? Moving solo? No problem. Lift heavy objects with your back.
Damn.
Nice work. You can also throw items, but don't worry, these boxes are trained for this. Nice. For faster moves, try throwing objects. The ground will catch it. Every mover's arch enemy, fragile objects. Don't drop these sensitive doodads. You got this. Ghost! Slap him out of the way if he gets too close. He was friendly. Who you gonna call? I ain't afraid of... Don't cross the street. Hey, save one. He was friendly. Don't cross the street. I ain't afraid of... Hey, save one for me. Always focus on what needs to be moved next. Well done. You're almost there. I believe in you. You did it! You're much better than the Pomeranian we tried training last time.
That was cool. I mean,
Congratulations!
that's all right. I see. Not bad. You know. Alright, let me try to log into the Xbox one and see what's up. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. What you say? Default narrator doing too much. Yeah. Bro, cooking the NPCs. Yo, that was a little fun. It was alright. You know what I'm saying? What you rate it? Man, that shit was the handling, man. So far, it's my first game. It's my first game with it. I want to play some COD. And then I'll kind of see what's up. See, what's crazy is that game wasn't working here, right? But let me put it back on my PC. I bet you it'll work. I bet you it'll work. The screen is gonna fuck up once I leave. Let me turn it off for now, cause I want to see if is it the Caught on that. I'm telling you, bro. It'll be no joke. No joke. No joke. Caught on this. No joke. Okay, it's updating. That's why it's taking a minute. I'm gonna let it update. No joke, bro. Caught on this will be ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you. You speaking facts. That's why I'm excited to see what's up. You know what I mean? Shit. Damn, let me see what else they got in the meantime. I guess while it's doing that, they got Steam on here too. Damn, everything needs an update. It's updating. Yeah, it's been a while since it's been a while I ain't been on my gaming shit in a minute, man. But I'm definitely gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna see what's up, bro. This is very cool, in my opinion. I don't need, I love graphics, but I don't need nothing too crazy, you feel me? Just a little something when I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not with the fam, just, yeah. Yes, sir. I mean, let me see what's up with this. Let's go, man. I want to see why this game isn't working. If it works on there, and it doesn't work on here, that's disappointing, but. All right, we got Steam opened up. We got Steam opened up, man. English. I think they also said there's an emulator for I think they also said there's an emulator for also, what's it called? Where did I put my keyboard? There it is. I think there's an emulator for what you call it. I'm thinking about multiple things at once. My fault. Hold up. Yeah, I want to see what's up. Let me see if that'll work there. All right, no, I'm in. There we go. No. I don't have an account though. I don't think I have an account. I'm gonna just make one. I'm gonna just make one real quick. I mean, so far it runs very smooth, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. The screen, bro, the quality of the screen is absolutely ridiculous. It blew my mind. Cause when I turned it on, I'm like, damn, this touchscreen is better than some effing touchscreens I've used. It made me feel like I've been sleeping on. It made me feel like I've been sleeping on what you call it. It made me feel like I've been sleeping on. Hold on, real quick. It made me like I've been sleeping on Android, but then I realized this is not really an Android device either. Let me make an account. mean, I guess I could have made it on my, you know, I don't want to. But they didn't even ask me to make my password though. Oh. No. So smooth, bro. That shit smooth. Like, I can't believe how smooth. If this screen was a tablet, beautiful. I'm not even joking. Like, nah, hold on, man. Let me do it myself, please. All right. That's all I need. Man, do they got any free games? Let me see what's free, bro. Let me just have a little fun. What's free, please? Yeah, this really doesn't want to work, man. This really doesn't want to work. That's crazy. That doesn't want to work. That really doesn't want to work. Counter-Strike through. Play for free. I mean, I just want to play something. Damn. Damn, that's a big install. Can I just play online? What's the best games I could play, bro? They actually have a large selection of free games. Wow. Dynasty is free. I remember when I wanted to play that game so bad. Oh my gosh, that's a huge install. Play the video for me. Let me watch the video. I want to see if it's worth.
But I know there are greater threats on our doorstep.
That does not look dope. As dope as I thought it would be. Warzone. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. That I definitely want to play. Is it free? Why wouldn't it be free? It's free on the mobile device. That's a big download, but I can't wait for that to be done. Once that's done, I'm gonna play. That's all I'm gonna be really playing, bro. No cap. That's gonna be fun. The graphics look ridiculous on the app. Bro, well, it is, bro. Warzone, bro. I'm on Steam. I just made a Steam account right now. You can't see it, it's blurry, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, sir. About to have fun with this shit, bro. Yeah. Damn, that shit's just gonna take a while to download, bro. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. I can't believe that's free. But it's dope. It makes sense because I mean, it's, again, like I said, it's free on the mobile. Why would it not be free here? Free to play on. I wish y'all could see my screen. I haven't set up yet where y'all could see my screen. I wonder. Like, I wonder what. That's not an HDMI cable. Nah. That's not an HDMI cable. Otherwise, I wonder what that is, though. The touchscreen is so good, man. That's the part that's just blowing my mind. The touchscreen is so good. They got Halo Infinite multiplayer. That's a game that I definitely would love to play. I'm gonna install that as well. Yeah. Man, there's a good man. There's a decent selection of games on here, man. My son would love this, bro. This is quite expensive for a 3-year-old, but this could be fun. Speedstorm. That looks fun. Speedstorm. Let me try and maybe I can see my screen a little bit. Let me see what Speedstorm's about. The internet is super slow right now. I'm downloading 2 things. I should probably just... No. I want that first. Pause this one. That's crazy. I'm gonna add that to the library. What else? What Apex? Everybody been talking about Apex. I'm gonna add that to the library. I want to check it out myself. We're gonna cop all these. Star Wars. Okay. What else? What's Sky? Sky looks interesting. What's it about? I'm gonna skip that one. It looks cool though, but I'm gonna skip it. But I ain't gonna lie, I am, maybe because I'm holding it a lot more on one hand, I'm starting to feel some hand fatigue from constantly just like, so you might want to get a dock. It might be a cool thing to get a dock. But once you have some games and everything installed in it and it's all good to go, well, all you have to do is just pick it up and start playing. That's when it's going to become fun. Like the process of finding what to install and stuff, it's kind of, that's why it's probably best to hold it like this during this process. Yeah, I need some FIFA. Damn, my neck, bro. I need a good popping. No duty. Okay. Man, if I can find NBA in here, why didn't I add that? I just want to add it to the library. I want to see what any game that's not good, I'll just uninstall it. Yeah, bro. Let me search for NBA. Bro, they got NBA 2K24 for sure. That shit, I'm not, yeah, that'll work, bro. I want to see what the Xbox Game Pass has. before I start copping. But yeah, bro, that shit's on there. You know what I mean? You probably can't see it. Yeah, that shit blurry than a motherfucker. Yeah. I'll skip on that one. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just wait for that. I think I'm gonna start with the games I just mentioned. Call of Duty. What's this? I'm gonna wait for the games I just got done to finish. In fact, do they have Modern Warfare 3? I hear a lot about that game. That's a good selection of games I just downloaded, bro. How do I go and see what's down there? There we go. All right, cool. That's fine with me. Let me go back to Xbox. Xbox is still updating something. And my Steam is downloading Call of Duty. So I can't really do nothing in the meantime. So let me see if I could do something on this side. I mean, that worked here. I mean, that worked here. Why wasn't it working here? That means it's this must be missing something. This is missing something. I need to download Chrome on this. I don't use Edge much. This keyboard thing, man, this is like a mini computer in my hand, bro. That's dangerous. Like, it's like a all-in-one with a really good, like, the touchscreen is just so good, the quality, and it's 120 hertz. I like both of them, man. I ain't gonna cap on you. I like them both. Man, why wasn't that working though on... That's crazy. Man, this is so fire. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I'm about to really install the things I'm about to install on there. The Xbox is not working, the app. I don't know why. I got too many open. Okay. Hey, yo, Mos Def, bro, Mos Def. Thank you for stopping by. I might have to end this myself. I want to go get some food. And I'll slide back later. Why does it keep showing us? Why does it have the Game Pass though? Man, I was about to say, what the F? Let's get it. Okay. Okay, that's done. I'm going to leave that there for now. Let me see. I want to add... I got to add one more. What can I add that's not going to take forever? Let me just test this out real quick. I got to test this out, you feel me? What is it? Do I have a folder for that? There we go. Yeah. Update, update. Do your thing. Do your thug thizzle. Do your thug thizzle. Nah. I don't even know what this is. How big is this file? Nah, that's too big, bro. Journey to the Savage Planet. What the for? What is that? 20. Damn. What? I don't understand this shit. Trying to get this set up. Where's that dirt game I just saw? Put inscription, obviously. $16.7 basically. You might as well call it $20. $20. $20. $20. $20. Come on, man. I'm trying to play something real quick before I dip.
which is crack. And yes, I'm telling you, come on, what's going on? Where is it? My bank doesn't have it. I can read. I know what it says.
Happy Mother's Day. To all the mothers, it's time for your flowers. God went above and beyond. Hello! He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you. He's gonna get you.
Where? He's there. I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong. There is accountability. Sure. I'm just saying. I know, but Regis is a multinational corporation, and they've done something to make it so you are totally firewalled off from getting any sort of connection with anyone who can say, I will get to the bottom of this and I will call you back, or whatever it is. It's so ridiculous. So whatever.
Bro, you gotta do so much installation for everything. Jesus, can I just hit play? What the f... What the F? Damn.
There's something you can do if it's a month from now. Is there? Because I'll tell you what I'm doing next. My bank. Because I want to check what they say about that. It takes 5 to 7 banking days. I want to see what document there is that says that. I'd like to see evidence that they have submitted. That's what they asked me for when they were reading me about my balance. Thank you, Nick.
I can't even remember what the F I put.
From where?
Oh my God.
From May 6th? Okay. Please tell me. When it gets to the 7th and 8th banking day, and I still don't have my money, give me some sort of correction as to what I can complain to. I'm going to 100. I just don't understand.
That's insane, bro. What? Updates and download. Okay. Did y'all just have me subscribe to something that's not even linked?
Yeah, sure, of course, I'll come. why I'm not at this place anymore. This stuff. Nobody ever took accountability for an original score.
So what's the issue? Why can I, how do I start do I need to close it? Okay, let me close it and reopen the app. This is ridiculous. Personnel go, just the waste data. I have unlimited data. Which wasting they talk about? I have unlimited data. I know they pay. Which kind wasting? Now you the waste. Now you the waste. Me I they get bag. I they occupy my time. I they grind. You the waste. You the waste time. I they grind time. There's a big difference between you and I. You understand? You understand, my brethren? You understand? You understand, my brethren? You understand? I want to see what this cloud gaming is all about. Said, bro, just the waste data. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's up. Let me first make sure that my Steam is still downloading COD, because that's the main game I want to be playing. Damn, we checking out the cloud gaming on the ASUS ROG. This is going to be interesting. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect because I'm using very low internet data right now. Because it's cloud gaming and my internet's not that good. The quality is pretty trash. And I'm downloading several games too. Like I'm downloading Call of Duty and a bunch of other games at the same time. So like I don't expect this to be seamless, you dig? Man, that's a big, these are big, huge. Bro, y'all know nobody's reading this shit. They should though. I see. $16, that's gonna take. I don't understand. Damn.
Welcome back to the Jerk Podcast by Donut Media. I am your host, James Beaupre, and I'm with the one and only Nolan Sykes. Say hi, Nolan. Hi, Nolan. You're a terrible man, and this is everything that's coming up on the full Donut Podcast.
We're talking disciplines, ice racing, land rush, sprint, extreme technical off-road. We are deep diving different types of driving.
We're going to be talking superstars. We got opinions on AJ 10, the most decorated, most...
You can just hear how disconnected it is.
Series. Keep seeing that win streak going forever.
We're talking challengers. We got something to say about Bruno Duran, the man that can do two and now four wheels. He's lit a fire under the series and seems unstoppable right now. Is he really set to dominate this year?
But first, we are talking rookies. We're going to want to be up to speed with the pick of the current crop because they might one day make the leap to the Dirt Off-Road Series, and you'll want to be there from the very start.
So, let's go.
Ooh. if the quality wasn't so like, if my internet was better, this would be so fire. Oh shit. This makes it more challenging, no cap. Bro. Damn, I can't see shit. Nah, the cloud gaming is unusable when it comes to my setup, my internet speed at the moment. You need more than 5 megabits. That's trash. How do I quit this shit? How do I? The freak? Yo, this shit froze on me. Wow. That was a very poor cloud experience. Damn, that shit sucked. That shit sucked. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go get some food. I'm gonna keep playing with this throughout the day. I'm gonna see if this is really worth the hype. If I don't like it, I might give it out. Follow me on my social medias if you want a chance to win this shit. If I don't like it, everywhere is Clint Compose. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more thing here. I need to download some. I need that. I need that. MSVCP. Let me go on the internet. Where's my Chrome? MSVCP110DDL. I need to download that. Okay, now where do I put it? Windows Systems 32. Okay. All right, you go to Windows, Systems. I need to view though. How do I do it here again? View. Systems 32. What else? All right, let's try that again. No. Now they give us a new one. Okay. Isn't that what we downloaded just now? Oh, no, it wasn't. I was about to say. Alright, bro. Let's download this one too. Damn. All right, no worries. Man, this shit ain't working properly, bro. I mean, I like the form factor, I like the side, but is it better than just having a? Is it better than just having a controller and just playing the game on? This is way more comfortable. I'm gonna wait for the Call of Duty finish download, and then I'll make a final verdict. I'm done streaming for now. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna see y'all in the future. Let me take this off. I need some. I'm gonna transfer some of my games and see if I could get them to work. My Battlefield didn't work. I'm gonna see if I can get them to work on that. But other than that, man, thank y'all for sticking around. Without further ado, we're gonna link up soon. Peace out, y'all.